begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the USF Bulls, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's a quarterback keeper. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. In a split backfield now. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Takes off in a bootleg. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
And the single back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the handoff. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a 1st down.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the 1st down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the 1st down.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. Just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy string. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Ashley. Tackled, but first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Catch made on the left side. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Canes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and it's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that bullet.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
And looking to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback making adjustments now what the defense is showing. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They're going to run it. Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the first period. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone, and it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
First and 10 play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. Hooks up 2, so it's second and 8. Quarterback dropping back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll field the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Ashley. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Off target with the throw, incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. And he takes it around the 20. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get them to 3rd and long.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Tight end goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Sanchez. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Penalty makes it first down and 20. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Pass caught, can he get in? Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, Bulls, as they fight back here in this playoff game. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight, to try to get themselves back into this game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass complete on Crosser. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.